Ballinger's wrapped up 3 in the tackle. Kennedy Pereira involved. Last tackle, good set of 6. Dwyer gives it to Murphy. Murphy puts it downfield, and it's going to eventually be picked up there by Sereno Fiso. Who gets that ball, goes herself. That looks a little bit high, but the referee's happy with it. Steps off her left foot, drives forward. 2 in the tackle from Australia. Another scoot, drive forward. Number 10, I think, Anna Tui Pere. Another good punt, crossfield downfield. It bounces a few times. Will it stay in play or go into touch? It seen into touch. Cracking kick. I'm not sure whether there's a 40-20 or not. We'll soon find out. And it was. What a superb kick downfield, and perhaps the Australian player, I think Emma Tonagato, rather than just letting it go into play, should have made a bit of a run back to get that ball. But short of 5 minutes gone. We've had back-to-back sets, but that was a cracking punt downfield by Rona Peters. Ball goes in the scrum. David Dummy. Oh, there's a chance here out wide. It goes to number 5. Carly Takano. But she's wrapped in there as that Australian sliding defence goes across. But Sereno Fiso joined that line, and it's a drive forward now from number 11, Kathleen Kerametti. Little scoop from out in half back, and it's Takano again, and it's all hands to the pump on that New Zealand line. It looked like a little grubber, but I think he's going to give the try here, and it's going to be the opening score, I think, to Shanita Woodman after some 6 minutes. Back to half back, glances to her right, puts the missed ball out there to Karen Murphy. Murphy gets it out. There's numbers on your right hand side there. Barrett going for it. She straightens up. Shadow Winger outside, but superb defence. But it was illegal defence by New Zealand in the shape of Oni Harima. So it's going to be a penalty to Australia. They're 15 metres away. Their best attacking position to date as they do the first thing, which is fine touch. So the attack's going to start from the 10-metre line, and it's Dwyer taps it, gets that ball out there to Murphy. Ball goes out, and it's a drive forward, and I think it's number 8, Hancock, at tackle. She's about 3 metres away. Dwyer at acting half-back, and it's a drive forward from Norris, but she's stopped and then pushed backwards a few metres. Australia in, and New Zealand pay the penalty, and it's number I think it's 22 who's got that one, Emma Tongato. Just watching on the replay, the ball goes down the line and the fullback puts the ball out there. No, it's to number 3, Jenny Sue Harper, and it's 4-all with the kick to come. Beautiful stopped, quick play the ball, and it's a punt downfield from Nat Dwyer. It's over the winger's head, but Takano picks it up inside her own 10. It's a good chase from Australia. Oh, there's an half chance on there, a couple of swats, but it's a superb Australian half tackle, but a cracking run from Oni Harima. He's got through 2. Good drive. Can I eat it? Oh, and it's a penalty to New Zealand. Interference at the play of the ball. Australia player looks in innocence as if they want me, sir. So Rona Peters Suppose she's got to find touch, which she does. And can now turn the key and put pressure on 30 metres away. Peters gives it to Anop Scanlon. He's wrapped up 22 away. Woodman adapting halfback, goes right to Peters. Peters drop off ball to Rangi Peters. Woodman again. Ball goes right and she puts a beautiful drop off ball there to Kelly Maipy. 8 away, Woodman has the ball, she puts a flat ball right there, oh, and there's a chance, Henderson in! Arnold Scanlon! Well, that try came from a result in another penalty, and Woodman had the ball and she flicked the ball left to Charlotte Arnold Scanlon, who was half stopped, but her legs and propulsion kept her going. And she scores the second try for New Zealand to make it 8-4 after 20 minutes. She's got Rhoda Peters on this side. Lisa Campbell comes out to the base and it's collected by Harima. Gets thrown the first one, an arcing run, she's going herself. Oh, it's superb defence. Perhaps she should have offloaded it to a winger, but she backed herself to Harima. So they pack down. Panapa waiting to feed it. Tacking down that far channel again, and Fiso joins the line. And again, you've got to give big raps to this Australian defence. New Zealand might say it is a place where they're going to get the tries through, but that sliding defence today, it's come good and it came good again. Sims doesn't make much progress. Dwyer goes to acting halfback, wanting a quick play of the ball, and she gets it now, and the ball goes right, and it's a flattish looking ball there. Now they're 12 metres away, and it's a knock on. Against, no it's not, it's a penalty for Australia. Will they go for 2 or will they go for the try? It's going to be out, 12 metres out. It's Hancock, little mate's an angled run. Can't get through the one round the legs and the one upstairs. Dwyer an absolute halfback. She glances to her left, glances to her right. She's got numbers to her left and it goes left there to Murphy. But Murphy comes back on herself, then she offloads it, ball comes loose. Dwyer has it again. She's wrapped up, good style. By Keramiti. Ball goes now to Murphy. Brigginshaw gets it to go. Gets it off about the numbers on here. Can she get in for a try? I think she's it. Is she going to give it? Referee saying that she was held up. That was Samantha Hammond. It's going to be a 10-metre restart, but cracking handling again by Australia. Dwyer. Well, she couldn't have been square, could she? Might be. Ball goes out then to number 17, Sims. Sims drives it forward, but she can't get through that tackle. 10 metres away, Dwyer inside that 10, steps off her right, spins, then she gets it out. They panicking, did that come off a New Zealand player? Referee waves the tackle, count clean, so we're going to have back-to-back sets. Murphy picks up the crumbs, the ball goes right, and it's another drive fall from Australia, 4 points behind. Murphy puts a flat ball out there. Player well wrapped up, I think it was Salus. Dwyer. Murphy gets it to Brigginshaw gets it to Hammond. Oh, and well, the referee first of all gives one for crossing, then he gives another penalty for descent. 2 gone. Dwyer glances to her left. She gets it out to Kunst. Kunst drives forward and spins. Takes it 20 metres out. Dwyer. Gets it out to Brigginshaw. Brigginshaw finds Murphy. Murphy finds Hammond. Hammond puts a beautiful ball out there to Hopper. Hopper's going for it, shadow winger, but a beautiful run. Perhaps she should have passed it on a switch. Australia. They equalise. Last tackle. Little Grubber did that. Was that a little knock on? Was it intentional? It's a penalty to Australia, the third back-to-back sets. They're turning the key. Dwyer taps it, gives it to Murphy. Murphy flat ball to Hancock. Hancock drives. It's 4 Kiwis in the tackle. Sims to the left-ish. Limbs gets it on the crash. She's driving. She bounces off the post and the ball's come loose somewhere. They've got the numbers. If they don't panic here, she's in for the try. I think it's 23. Tara West Tara. What a cracking effort. Well, what a cracking try that was on the third back-to-back sets pressure. It had to come. And the ball went out to 23 eventually. Tara West Tara. Somehow that ball got offloaded by the forward who drove for the line. And then it was just down the line. He didn't panic and she went in for that try. 8 apiece with the kick to come. Hopper, who scored the opening try for Australia to make it 4 apiece early in this game. There's number 17, Rianne Sims, that drives it forward. Dwyer glances to her left, wants a quick play of the ball, and she gets it out to Briginshaw. Briginshaw, dummy with chance now then for West Tara. West Tara gets that ball out to number 22, to Gatto. It's on Gatto, fast Briginshaw. Last tackle, Briginshaw punts it high. There's numbers to the right if they use them. Oh, overran, it cuts inside. There's still a chance for Australia. She's backing herself. Oh, she puts well, if that could have got to the wing over from Hopper, they could have taken the lead with just 30 seconds left. But superb running rugby by Australia again. But it's a tied game. But Hopper certainly putting herself about. Some beautiful handling by the Australians. It was just that last pass sadly let them down on this occasion. I think it was for Jessica Palmer, and if she could have took that, I'm sure she could have been in. Well, Kunst is in again, and she's not taking a backward step, isn't this second rower? She's helped out by Alex Salus. Scrappy play of the ball. And this time it's Norris and Rivan Sims as a hooter goals, and in the first half, the half-time score of this Women's Rugby League World Cup 2013 is Australia 8, New Zealand 8. A try from Shanita Woodman opened the scoring for New Zealand. Hopper made it 4 apiece. Then on the 20-minute mark, Charlotte and Scanlon went in to make it 8-4, but 3 minutes from half-time, Tara West Tara scored an unconverted try, make it 8 apiece. Who's going to win? Tune in the second 40. .35 away. Dwyer wants a quick play of the ball. Murphy puts that ball out there to Hancock. Hancock drives forward, but Karimi and Harima are involved in the tackle. Last one, 20 away. Little Grubber. Good play by Australia. It's going to force a New Zealand dropout. Couldn't turn the key on back-to-back sets. They got their equalising second try on the back of 3. Rangu Peters wrapped up there by Tara Wastara. 20 away. Going down this left side. Oh, and a beautiful sidestep. Oh, well, superb sidestep and footwork, but she's held on the line. That's Honey Harima. Got numbers if they want them. This Australian defence stops them again, and this time it was Scanlon stopped. Woodman, Rona Peters flat ball to Fiso. Fiso's wrapped up 5 away. The star involved in the tackle. Woodman has it again. She puts a flat ball out again, and it's wrapped up. The Australians. Beg your pardon, the Kiwi, number 3, Harima, last tackle. Great defence from Australia. Rona Peters, well, she's dropped on it. They're not saying that she played at it. It came off Kunst, but it wasn't Kunst who dropped on it. It was number 15, Heather Ballinger. What a cracking game we've got here. What a final. Oh. She did well to keep hold of that, did Dwyer. Oh, and that's going to be a bad mistake there. It was overrun there. New Zealand have got it back. They're 8 metres away. Woodman. It's a beautiful ball out as New Zealand drive for the line. A couple of metres away now then. Woodman gets it. She gets it out to Macca. Macca drives for the line, but she's hit bottom, top and bottom. Kunst involved. They've got numbers to the right. They're in! New Zealand have scored! 12-8. We'll give you the score in a minute, I'm not sure, but it's a bad mistake. Australia lost the ball in their own half. I'm waiting for the television replay, but Murphy's Law, they've decided not to use it this time, which is a bit of a shame, because now we're waiting for shot. And it's 15, Amy Gilbert who scored that try. I was hoping that we might get a close-up from our to her left, but they didn't give it. But Amy Gilbert then scored that after a mistake, after Australia lost that ball in their own 10-metre line. 30 out. Pereira puts it downfield. It bounced kindly into the arms of Australia. Well, was that an involuntary tackle? That certainly wasn't. That's a penalty. Well, Arnott Scanlon certainly put that one in after the... Well, I'm sure it was an involuntary tackle, but we don't give them any more, I don't think. Well, New Zealand appear to be turning the screw, even though they haven't got the ball. That's a nice little run, though, and he'll had commentators curse. Ballinger drives it forward, takes that ball from Murphy. Good ball, there's a chance on her, she's got a winger, but she comes inside. Hooper, she's going through the inches, and she got the strength, she comes inside, and she puts a beautiful ball out to Hammond. What a fantastic try when she could have gone herself. It's 8 apiece. I beg your pardon, I'm getting excited. It's 12 apiece with the kick to come after a superb run from Hooper. Game on with 21 left. Now then, can she pull this one over? She certainly can! Ali Brigginshaw makes it. Australia 14. Ballinger involved in that tackle. Ball goes left. Oh, and New Zealand have knocked on, and it's picked up by Westara. They've got a set of 6, and that was a flop, in my opinion, by Kahurangi Peters. Norris makes it few metres. The battle of the Southern Hemispheres. Good ball there to Walton. Barrett Barrett gives it to Murphy. Murphy gives it to Brigginshaw, gives it to Kunst, who stopped 10 metres out. Younger acting halfback gives it to Brigginshaw. Brigginshaw drives it forward, but she's pushed back to where she started by New Zealand, the 10 metres away. Murphy goes herself, comes inside herself, she puts a beautiful ball, she's in for a try! It's Ballinger! It's 18-12, under the H's with the kid to come! Shock on! Inches, 10 metres out. Big kick in the context of this final. But she keeps her nerve, she keeps her pressure. And it's Australia 20, New Zealand 8 after trailing, I beg your pardon, New Zealand 12 after Australia had trailed 12-8. Norris is involved. Three involved in the tackle again, and number 14, Julie Young, putting herself about. Woodman from acting half-back, it needs some inspiration from her. She drives and spins, but there's three in the tackle again. Murphy's involved, just short of the New Zealand 40-metre line. Harima finds number 13, Akanese Pereira. Oh, and there's a chance on here, there's numbers to the right, but superb defending. Last one, the 30 away. Rhoda Peters. Chip over to the corner, how goes the chase, how cool's the fullback, oh brilliant, another involuntary tackle in my mind, and they've given it, he's given a penalty. Well, she got away with one, or one of the players got away with one earlier, and then a bad tackle, they got the penalty, but not on this occasion. We very rarely see him. The most controversial one in the professional game was Chris Joyce, and he smiled and didn't go against him, but it went against an Australian play. Could this be what they wanted us, the New Zealand drive forward? But it's, I don't know whether it's for not play, using as a shield, a penalty, so Australia get the rub of the green there. New Zealand then use one of the players as a shield. And fair play, this referee's been on top. Well, I thought he was pointing to last tackle then, but this is last tackle. Young finds Murphy finds Brigginshaw, she finds Kunst comes driving in, she passes it to nobody, Wistana picks up the scraps, she gives, well, we've stopped play, and I understand why he stopped it, but if it had carried on, that from Hopper pass to Jessica Palmer could have put her in the corner, but Brigginshaw went down, and I'll be interested to see what happens here, because I've never seen that before. I'm just speaking to the cameraman who's this is my first time doing commentary, but he's had a fantastic time and a heavy fortnight doing all these games of the Festival of the World Cup. It's done the three that's been up here. And I've never seen that before. I've never seen history made up. Well, I have once when England schoolboys beat Australia in a series, and it was 2-0 as Ballinger eyes for it, but not in the women's game and not at the standard the rugby we're having shown in front of us this afternoon. Murphy goes herself. She could have passed it to Ammann. He's, I think he's given a knock on there. I would have thought he should have called tackled. From there, under the rules, but we've not done that. But anyway, it's going to be, he's given a little knock on, he's given a scrum, and I'm glancing, we've got 6:44, there's 8 points in it. Australia have got a great chance here. 2 converted tries they've scored, 2 unconverted to New Zealand's 3 unconverted, and New Zealand in a hurry, but they're inside their own 10-metre line. Woodman, I think it is, makes a few metres. It's not Woodman, it's Kahurangi Peters, and the ball comes loose again, and Australia, Brigginshaw, this is a penalty. Ball stealing, do you go for 2? Yes. She's kicked her last 2 conversions. What would she do with this penalty? She hits it! It's up! The flags are up and New Zealand now trail by 22 points to 12. Young gives it to Harper. Harper gets through the first, but she's wrapped up and finished off by Harima. Hancock drives it forward, last tackle. It might not be pretty, but it's effective. Young at acting halfback gives it to Brigginshaw. It's a crossfield bomb. Will it bounce kindly? Well, it's gone out of play, and it means that the seconds are trickling by. When you think about it, it's been a while since we've had a pressure down at that other end for New Zealand. They're putting pressure on, and they're not exactly rushing to form the scrum, are they? It's hot out there, it's sultry out there, it's awful conditions. It's great if you're a specky, but not if you're a player. I suppose it's great if you're a referee because you're not doing the tackling. The bottom line is, though, we've got 2:28 left, the clock stopped, 10 points in it. What a cracking hit there by Barrett. Harima, wrapped up there by Brigginshaw. Another drive forward, 3 in the tackle. Tongato's involved. Woodman on their own 40. Gives it to Rona Peters. Rona Peters puts a drop-off ball to Amber Parasol, the wrecking ball, but she's not wrecked anything today. Australia have done all the wrecking and they're going to create history with less than 2 to go. Brilliant defence. Hall drives, but they've got her well wrapped up on their own 40-metre line. Have Australia, there's 3 on her. Woodman to Rona Peters. That's a punt downfield as it goes into touch, just inside play, but New Zealand won't get the scrum. Australia have got it, and Australia in no rush to form the scrum as the clock ticks down. We've got just over a minute left in this final as the clock stops on 1:09. The world champions trailing by 10 points. The ball comes out, nothing silly. Just play out the set. Take your time getting up, even though that's unprofessional. 2 gone. Just a couple of more metres, eating down the clock. There is no way back for the world champions for the last World Cups. There's Mestara, I beg your pardon, gets the ball. Young. Barrett takes a tackle, last one. All they've got to do is find touch. But Brigginshaw puts it full in touch, but there's 10 seconds left. There's the scrum. As the clock kicks down, New Zealand aren't even trying to get into the scrum. It's over! History has been made here at the Leeds Carnegie Stadium. Australia are the new world champions at Women's Rugby League. New Zealand had won the 3 World Cups that have been staged, but coming from 12-8 down, Australia have won the 2013 Women's World Cup by 22 points to 12. And really, I don't think that New Zealand believe this. They're in tears. But what can I say describing this game? At half-time, it was 8 apiece. But Australia hit back. As it were, it was 8 apiece then. I beg your pardon, New Zealand took an 8-12 lead when Amy Gilbert went out and drove over. That gave the New Zealand side a lead after that mistake. Then 4 minutes later, Australia took the lead. Jenny Sue Hope made a superb run She could have scored herself. Could have gone under the H's, but she passed it right to Samantha Hammond, who scored under the posts. And Ali Brigginshaw kicked the goal to make it 14-12. Then on 64 minutes, there was constant Australian pressure, and Heather Ballinger took the ball off Karen Murphy to drive over from close range. Ali Brigginshaw added the extras to make it 20 points to 18. And then with 5 minutes remaining, Australia got a penalty for ball stealing. Ali Brigginshaw, 10 metres out, in front of the H's, coolly and calmly put it over, and they just ran out of the time. But what a fantastic game. What a fantastic win for Australia. I think they call themselves the Gillaroos. Well, they're the world champions, Gillaroos, and don't they love it? It's great when you see history, and that's what we've seen this afternoon here in this Festival of World Cups 2013. What a fantastic game. What a fantastic win. Rugby League of the highest order. All the volunteers who've been involved, everybody, it's hopefully brings new participants to have a great game at all levels. As we've also had the disabled Rugby League World Cup as well. There's Cox Parentsa Trophy. She lifts it up, does Karen Murphy, and Australia are the Women's World Champions 2013 after a 22-12 victory over Australia.